Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Faidi Akif bin Mat Ali, and right now I will be presenting my Lab 6 lab assignment. And as we know, our Lab 6 assignment requires us to create an array, with its objective being creating arrays to store and retrieve data from array, and array implementation using looping statements. And our exercise is to set up an user control array, establish an array to variables, and refer to individual elements in the array with variable subscript. Store data in multi-dimensional array. So let's take a review at our coding right here. I don't know why I'm speaking in English, but here you go. So as we know, set up an user control array. Kat sini kita ada pakai checkbox untuk array, and it says here, so establish an array to variables and refer to individual elements in the array with variable subscript. So right now we are referring to individual elements, and as additional we are using this to store in a multi-dimensional array, which is a 2D array we are using right now. So over here I'm using looping to display the variable that I store in the array one by one, and over here I use the variable array to retrieve what I have stored in here, depending on the user whether he wants to. I will show you in a second. Depending on what he wants to do, and it will calculate the total thing that I'll be showing later. So, which I will be showing right now. Okay, so my topic here, as you all know, as you know, sir, I am famous with this head kit. So right now, head kit tengah nak jual food truck kan. So for example, dia play coffee, and dia play satu quantity. So if we look at the coding here, coffee and quantity is according to the text box, and the price here is stored as 5. So if I click pay here, it will display coffee, price 5, and quantity 1. If I press 2 here, it will say 2. Ini dia bukan display terus ya. Ini dia akan simpan ke dalam array terus. Dan dia akan simpan dalam array dahulu. Kemudian bila tekan button baru dia akan display. Sebab yalah dekat sini as shown in this single line of coding here. So kalau saya pilih ke semua ni, contoh saya pilih 4 ni saja. Saya tekan pay. Dia akan keluar 4 ni pula. Kalau nak check dia punya statement kat sini, contoh burger 1 RM10, fries 1 RM4, tea 1 RM4, cake 1 RM9, and the total is RM37. If I add one more cookies here, which is RM2, it will become RM39. Yes, basic math. Okay, so it's pretty simple concept. Macam kalau saya buang balik. There you go. Dia akan update semua. So ni adalah item-item yang saya ataupun head kit jual. And yeah, it's pretty basic concept here. Kita just access the second position of the array, which is the column 1, and I use column 1, column 2, column 3 with index 0, index 1, and index 2 respectively to store the item name, item price, and item quantity that the user will be inputting. And it will display as a running variable to a label. And also it will calculate the total price of the whole value. So sini dia akan darab dengan quantity lah. So itu saja untuk lab 6 saya. And saya harap dia telah fulfill semua requirement dan it's an original idea. So thank you very much and goodbye.
Pretty proud with a 6-0 win, taking over YouTube, trying to get like him. Bro, fist to the face, can you keep it with a pace? And I'm never gonna switch.
But can you do this?
How's it going, bro? Gotta get it like this when you wanna hit a flow. Grinding like hoping I pop a top and never stop. Run up in the city and I'm never gonna flop. Tell me when to go, I'm like whenever. I'm done with this. Pass the mic to Edgar.